championship.
In the 1A super heavyweight class, we have Rodney Benson of Griswold against Mike Kilgore, and who's on his back? Well, as a matter of fact, Kilgore has Benson on his back, and that's in the 1A up there. This often happens in super heavyweight. Somebody goes down on his back, and it's hard to get out. So we'll keep it up there as long as this situation is there, and there's the pin. You saw it. Mike Kilgore defeated by Rodney Benson. Or rather, the other way around. Mike Kilgore defeated Rodney Benson, Southeast Warren winner. Now the 2A is between Ed Huff of Sheldon and Dan Cox of North Polk.
There that goes. Boy, I'll tell you, one after another, and that's Huff going for his 4th pin in the state tournament.
That happens a lot.
4th pin in the
super heavyweight. That's going to happen.
He got it in the first period.
That happened at AA too. So the match you're watching right now is the only one left.
Man, that was fast. Sheldon's an interesting story this year. They had some real fine performance, and minus one of the better wrestlers in the state, in Tom Brands, who could not make the trip this year to the state because of disciplinary reasons, and who knows what would have happened if he would have been at the state tournament.
Add his totals in, that might put him in first place.
It just might have.
Okay, double AAA, Brian Borota of Clinton on the far side against Mike Fontana of Ankeny. The score is 0-0. We have only 25 seconds to go in the first period. Super heavyweights are dangerous to each other. They really are. You go down and look through the rankings here. I think there are more pins than not.
Well, they go
for Sheldon. Just missed.
It was a heartbreaker for Terry, but he's the kind of kid that's going to just keep plugging, and you'll see him, like I said, in the national scene.
No score, and Borota still maintains his position on top, but he's warned. He's warned for not bringing his man to the mat. Just maintaining a position of advantage behind. All right. Borota made the first move that time. He got the Fontana flattened out.
Well, Borota, he'll look for the cross face, and he works those near wrists, and he looks for the cradle every once in a while. And really, he's a pretty tough rider. Stay behind the arms there. Does a nice job. They're both good-looking super heavyweights.
He's like wallpaper all over Fontana. Here we go again. That's Borota. It's a well-balanced team, obviously, for Clinton this year. They not only have people such as Knight at the bottom of the lineup, but the big ones, and they don't wrestle each other, so you know they're not picking it up by going head-to-head.
They had a real fine group of seniors this year, and they just really have been gearing for this year for the last few.
Fontana of Ankeny is going to have to make something happen by coming up off the bottom, but the referee is Gene Luttrell, a veteran official, and he has just penalized Borota a point. He said, you're not doing enough on top. He warned him once, and now took a point. Chalked it up on Fontana's side, so Borota has 46 seconds here to ride, and he trails. Penalized, so neither man can waltz for long and hope to get away with it. But the thing is that Borota leads, so Fontana is going to have to make some shots like that. He got in on the leg. He's under the arm. He's in behind. He has to take the man to the mat. He gets the two.
That was a nice job there.
His first takedown. How much time? 28 seconds to go. Ankeny coach Bob Sharp trying to will his youngster into a good solid 28-second ride. He wasn't able to keep Borota very long the last time.
No. Whoa. That was a funny move because really he was coming up. All he had to do was control the hand and come straight up for that 1 point to tie it. But there he goes. There's the one.
And it's a tie with 10 seconds
we
to
go.
go.
The OT again.
2 seconds, 1, and we're going to get an overtime. So, put the coffee down to simmer again, and we'll take a little extra time here.
Coffee. I need some.
Brian Borota of Clinton goes back to sit down. It's to go down and come out. All right. Fontana starts on the bottom. Borota won't get set until he's ready. Can Fontana get to his feet? Yes, he does. He doesn't want to go out of bounds. He got away.
Right back in on the double. He's really after him. That's a lot of energy left in overtime.
1-0 Fontana. They get to the third period. Borota will start down at the bottom. The last match of the 1987 High School Wrestling Championships. Super heavyweight overtime in the 3A division. Now Fontana
having trouble breathing.
Yeah, he got knocked in the throat or something.
pushed in the throat a little bit. Borota is talking to Bob Luters. That's the coach of the year from Clinton. There on the left, his team has won. Already locked up. They had it won before they came into tonight's finals, the state championship as a team.
Right here, he really goes after him. At the same time,
That
they
move,
hit. It was with Borota's head that hit his chest. Fontana's.
that move was called a push, I think, there. 20 seconds to go, second period. Fontana was able to escape here. So Borota will have his chance maybe to escape in the third period. Knows that takedowns, if neither man has been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct, the takedowns are what count in criteria.
Well, this will be a real interesting last period here because
End of the period.
Borota is going to be wanting to explode out. And Fontana, who's not a bad rider, has a nice suck back. You know, in this last flurry of things, anything could happen. Borota wants to come straight up. Fontana wants to keep him down.
Borota has to escape to at least have a chance to get into criteria. And Fontana's holding in there.
Now right here, look at he's looking for the cradle, looking for a suck back. He's not going to get too risky here.
Fontana of Ankeny riding with a 1-point lead. Borota goes the other way. They're both tired, there's no doubt about it. Borota can't get to his feet. He has 25 seconds to go.
Fontana's doing a nice job of reacting, knowing where he's at right here.
But Fontana is not really working for a fall, and I think that there's referees are watching that pretty closely.
Well, it's running out of time.
Yeah, there it is. Now, the penalties do not go back into regulation time, so that's only a warning. But I'll tell you, if Borota were able to get out in 9 seconds, he would win because the criterion would eventually get down to, well, there it is.
There it is.
It's going to get down. That makes it 1-1, and I'm telling you right now that the winner is going to be Borota. because they each had an escape. And when you get down, eventually you go down through a number of near falls and then reversals and escapes, and they're each even there. And then you get to the greater number of times, penal number of points for near falls, greatest number of takedowns, greater number of reversals. None of those have mattered. Let's see the escape again here while we're waiting. That last one.
He's able to control the hands like that and then hip out. And get the one. Turn the hips in.
And I'm sure it's going to be Borota. And that's it. The winner is Borota.
What a way to cap off a great year for Clinton. Bob Luters, Ken Wilkins, and the boys from Clinton. What a super year.
Yeah, they won them at the big weights. They won them at the lighter weights. And they won them all over the place. They went down into the 6th criteria for overtimes.
Showed that he wanted to be the Class A super heavyweight champion. With a minute gone into his match, he put an arm drag on Rodney Benson of Griswold. Another 20 seconds, and he had him on the mat, and that was it. 1:20 into the match, a fall. The champion, Mike Kilgore of Southeast Warren. Dick?
All right, Dean, tonight was certainly the night of the fall. As you see, Ed Huff of Sheldon put his opponent away in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Huff started out with a 2-point takedown, then put in a simple headlock and had his man Dan Cox of Alabama North Polk on his back. And that's your story with Ed Huff, the champion. Now back to you, Doug.
Now we're getting the awards of the team champions.
Warren. 6th place, Chris Stewart, Grundy Center. 5th place, Kevin Mellies, Mobile Woodbury Central. 4th place, Kevin Pride, Leon Central Decatur. 3rd place, Steve Eastman, Riceville. Runner-up, Rodney Benson, Griswold. The Class 1A Super Heavyweight Champion for Liberty Center, Southeast Warren, Mike Kilgore.
Mike, the winner in the Super Heavyweight 1A division. Stand up there and let all the photographers and the folks at home see you. He won a fall, and he won it very quickly at Super Heavyweight to make the championship go home to Southeast Warren and Liberty Center. Now the 2A place winners are
Presenting the Class 2A Super Heavyweight Awards, Coach Galen Nelson of Sheldon. 6th place, Larry Lakeman, Dyersville, Beckman. 5th place, Tom Wheatsema, Sibley Ocheaton. 4th place, Corey Carpenter, Dallas Center, Grimes. 3rd place, Mike Overbrockling, Clear Lake. Runner-up, Dan Cox, Alleman, North Polk. And the Class 2A Super Heavyweight Champion from Sheldon, Ed Huff.
Another smile from another champion, Ed Huff. He won a fall, too.
4 of them in the tournament. He really had a good tournament.
Did a great job. Now the last of the awards for individual places will come in the match the weight we just saw. It ended up between Borota-Fontana, 3A Super Heavyweight.
6th place, Paco Perez, West Des Moines Valley. 5th place, Scott Davis, Fort Dodge. 4th place, John Musigman, Sioux City East. 3rd place, Dale Plessy, Dubuque Waller. Runner-up, Mike Fontana, Ankeny. And the Class 3A Super Heavyweight Champion from Clinton, Brian Borota.
You just saw Brian win. He's happy for himself, happy for the team. See on the left, there's Dan Gable. He's here, coach at Iowa. And Lonnie Timmerman on the right. See Lonnie and his wife sitting down below. Let's go to Dean Borg for our last floor report.